Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing your valuable insights and observations regarding Robert's progresses and challenges. As a fellow member of his team, I want to acknowledge that your significant role as Robert's special education teacher and your dedication to creating a safe and inclusive learning environment for him. I do understand your concerns about Robert's aggressive behavior. I have witnessed some of that myself in his general education classroom, including verbal and physical aggressions towards his peers and his teachers, myself included. It is evident that this behavior disrupts our classroom dynamic and does put a damper on some of our instructional time. Although, rest assured, I am committed to helping support you and the rest of his team in addressing this issue effectively. To help Robert meet his IEP goals and manage his behavior, I think it's crucial that we collaborate closely with the school's behavior therapist, counselor, and psychologist. By leveraging their expertise and knowledge and implementing their recommended strategies, I think we can really work towards creating a healthier environment for everyone involved. I appreciate your recognition also of Robert's strengths in memorization and recall, particularly in science and history. It's wonderful to hear that he actively engages in these subjects. As the designated English teacher, I can assist by incorporating more stimulating and interactive lessons within that curriculum. By nurturing his interest in science and history and encouraging his participation, I think that'll help further enhance his learning experience. Regarding the fine motor skill issue that you brought up, I do fully agree with your suggestion of providing him with some different tools that help facilitate his writing and drawing. And I'll ensure that those appropriate accommodations are made in my classroom as well, such as providing some thicker writing tools and allocating dedicated time for fine motor development activities. And I think this will help minimize some frustrations that he's having and enable him to complete his work more effectively. And hopefully, with minimizing those frustrations, we can also minimize some of that challenging behavior that we're seeing from him. In terms of addressing Robert's incomplete assignments, I do have some data on that for my class as well. Implementing an incentive chart, as you suggested, does seem like a really promising solution. And I'll work closely with you to establish those achievements and the daily goal of completing 85% of his work. And I'll do that by monitoring his progress and rewarding him as well in our classroom so that we can motivate him to stay focused and strive towards meeting his academic responsibilities that he seems to be lacking in lately. I wholeheartedly also support the idea of incorporating brain breaks for Robert and sensory breaks into his daily routine. These breaks can help provide him with opportunities to recharge and regulate his emotions, so I think those are a really good idea. Hopefully this will reduce some instances of his verbal and physical aggression. So I think overall we'll be minimizing some of his frustrations with all of the tactics that you suggested. I think together we can create a list of sustainable brain break activities that align with his preferences that we can offer him together for necessary sensory stimulation. I agree with your emphasis on daily communication among all of our team members, and I think this ensures that we stayed updated on Robert's progress, any of the difficulties that he may continue to face, and the overall effectiveness of these behavior interventions and his IEP goals. I really appreciate your dedication to Robert's well-being and education, and together as a unified team, I think we can provide the support and guidance he needs to succeed. I look forward to our continued collaboration and the positive impact we can make on Robert's journey. So thank you so much for your time and your valuable input.